Remember the Chinese guy we talked about last year that was making disgusting videos exploiting our kids, African kids, by telling them to say some derogatory things that they don't know what they're saying. He'll tell them in his own language, they'll say it, and then what he does is take that video and sell it on a Chinese social media. I believe he was selling one video for like $70, and that's how he was making money, by literally exploiting African kids, asking them to say something on camera and using that footage to get money. And this is the most evil, disgusting thing.
In February 2020, a shocking video surfaced in China. Off camera, someone is giving African children sentences to repeat.
我是黑鬼，我是黑鬼，自杀的，自杀的，yeah.
So that guy, his name is Luke, he's been under custody in Malawi. What happened was, when Malawi authorities wanted to arrest him, he fled the country and he went to Zambia. But thankfully, Zambia caught him and the authorities sent him back to Malawi. So that's why he was able to be under custody, and he served there. He was under custody for 1 whole year. And now the courts have decided, and they said that he's already served 1 year in prison because he was under custody, and we also made him pay $16,000. So now we're gonna deport him. Well, at least they're doing something about it. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. At least they did something. We need to appreciate when our people do something, right? At the very least, they made sure that they caught him. They made sure that he paid $16,000, which I think is not a lot, but we'll get into that later. But let me just start with the positive, right? They have arrested him. They brought him back to Malawi. We have to thank Zambia for that as well, because they're the ones that extradited him, right? And that's something we need to appreciate. And also, they finally decided that they are going to send him back to where he came from. Okay, that's the positive. But for me, I honestly don't think the time that was given to him fits the crime, because 1, he exploited our most vulnerable. 2, he made money off of them. So clearly, he directly benefited monetarily from them. And thirdly, he disrespected our whole community. So obviously, the crime is extreme. So the time should be that extreme. So this is what they were able to do. But as I said, in my opinion, they should have maybe investigated how much he benefited directly, how much money he made. Maybe they did that. I don't know, but they were not clear. Take that money and give it to the communities that suffered from this. And that's exactly what they said that they're going to do with the $16,000. They're going to, give it to the kids and their family and that neighborhood that he exploited. And so they are deporting him, rightfully so. We don't need that kind of person in our continent. But at the same time, I wish he served at the very least 10 years, because if you've seen China's law, like whenever Africans commit a crime there, they make sure that they rot in prison for so long. Like deportation is even like rare. So I'm not saying he should have stayed there his whole entire life. What I'm saying is, at least it would have been, great to see him serving 10 years, 15 years and then get deported. But I guess, as they say, a win is a win. I'm glad he was caught. I'm glad he is paying the price, and I am glad that he's leaving our continent. Good riddance. Thank God he's leaving. The videos that he was filming are the most disgusting videos I've seen. Imagine the kind of damage he made, right? Like, they are going to live with themselves now that they know what he was making them say. They'll grow up with this, like psychologically. Now they are impacted, and I hate that for them, but it's sad. But I am glad that he was exposed, and now other kids don't have to go through what these kids went through. But yeah, what a horrible guy. Anyway, so let me know down below what your thoughts are about, the time that he served, which was 1 year, and also the $16,000 that he paid the government, and as well as his deportation. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.